season 2, my Colts. My I always forget the name. It's Blood, Guts, and Beer, year 2. Last year I went 13-3 and I lost in the divisional round. I had the first round bye, I lost. Between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some
my team is really good.
With approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
We here, boy. Yeah, let's go. We here for that run. Yeah, let's go. I can see it.
It'll go as a loss of 3 right away. It's 2nd down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. They'll throw right side here, complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Oh, the wrong guy. I clicked the wrong guy.
Being brought down 2nd and right at a yard. Number 20.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. They're going to look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was taken to DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Now, that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh, D.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the 1st half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, he dropped it. Let's go.
Incomplete. So
I try to get there too.
On this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
4th down. That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
The kick by Lambeau is good. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. They went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Play action. Newton. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that that can bring him down to the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
To throw on 2nd down is Newton. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 32-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Colts 1st down.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Down at the 23-yard
Someone's looking fresh, and his own line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain too.
On 2nd and 2, Newton. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job of smothering as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And he keeps 6 points off the board. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that 1st down gain of 8. Here's Michael Badgley ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
40-yard attempt.
Badgley able to punch this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They finished off their opening drive of the campaign with a field goal on the last drive. Now they'll search for a touchdown here on this go-around. 1st and 10. And wind up losing
you're not running on us. Let's go.
1-yard line.
That's
he puts that right in the box.
What all offenses try to do, which is control the defensive end in the running game.
Yeah, you got to pass. I'm telling you that now. Good luck.
He keeps himself free, stays on his feet. He could make a play just as he did there.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Right to me, baby.
Westbrook, but it's intercepted.
Right to me.
Picked off at the 35. And he will be brought
Man,
down,
stop playing with me. Let's go, boy. Big DAVI in the building. Stop playing with me. Big user alert. You know the vibes.
Two teams all tied.
Let's fucking go, man. We here for it. Can't teach that. Can't teach user alerts. That's something you got to learn to do.
On 1st down, Taylor. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
He was taken down.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
Let's go.
Nyheim Hines taking it in. And the Colts have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Alvin Kamara on the return. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh,
an absolutely filthy
run.
juke. He's got some space
I
now.
couldn't switch to the one nigga I wanted. That was bullshit.
A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece.
Ties the game at 10. Josh Lambo to kick off for Jacksonville.
All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives to see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're wondering when I'm going to get upset watching these guys go up and down field, aren't you?
I wasn't looking at you. I got something in my eye.
That's the excuse that you always use for something like that. Listen, I appreciate good offensive football as much as the next person. When it's played well and is skillful, I'm with it. And right now, this is exciting.
Oh, the defender likes it. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the run, Newton going to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Good yardage there for the Colts. 18 and a 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 10 more there and another 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
The Colts ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
On 2nd and 7, Newton.
Oh, I tried to whip that in there. Quick. He came down.
To pull that one in. Couldn't hang on.
He came down. I tried to whip
third down.
It's third down and 7 yards.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. A shotgun snap for Newton. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts
touchdown. He like saved him. Let's fucking go, Hayden Hurst. He's sick right now.
Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead.
I'll take that any day of the week, though. Let's go.
Total of 17-10.
The score, Colts 17.
Yeah, I just got to watch out for his run. He got a new running back this year. He didn't have shit last year. His team was terrible. I beat him 30-0. He didn't even want to play me the last week. So he's going to be trying to go hard with this running back, but I got to just shut him down.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Yeah, I just got to watch out for those formations when they set it up. You know what I'm saying?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, I try to come and get it. Oh, I was trying to come and get that. I was trying to.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hell no, D. Let's go.
Incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down.
3 and out. Let's go. You know the vibes. Stop playing with us.
And that would have been a first
Fuck out of here.
Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fielded at the 20. So a solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. This is Hines. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40.
The ball carrier.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Hines. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd and 1, Newton. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. From the gun, here's Newton. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor. Spins past him. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
Jonathan Taylor.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Right at the line.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain on the play.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Badgley able to knock this one through. And they double him up here. That makes our score 20-10. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted
Try to come down with the lick. Big hits.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And they'll blow that one back at the 16-yard line.
I got it. Let's go.
And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So
Put that rock, boy. Let's go. Fuck out of here. You wasn't getting nothing. Let them know we ain't playing with you. Let's go, man. Ooh, I try to get that shit, but let's go. I wanted him to feel that real quick. That big 3 and out right there. Not playing with him. Fuck out of here. Let's go.
Check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd down.
fake, and it's Newton. Campbell making the catch. And he goes out right around the 39. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
First down.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They give to Taylor out of the gun. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
56 for Mike, 56. Check 56.
On 2nd and 9, Newton. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes.
Hey, like, come on, bro. Why is it tipping up in the air so much? Get down. That ball, like, it's like, holy fuck, bro. I can't stand shit like that.
Touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry,
let's go, man.
Start things
Fuck
off.
out of here.
You take it from there.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34.
Let's go, man.
3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen.
Fuck out of here. Let's go.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said. 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On 2nd down.
Ooh, I was about to get out.
And they're going to lose some on this
he came
play.
downhill.
Being knocked back to the 18. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. Newton steps away to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal.
Badgley's kick is good. And that will stretch the lead up to 13. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra
that one nigga got a leg.
Worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive? Or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's
my defense. We can see it. We see it, bro.
Just go ahead and be loose with the football.
I can see that. I can see it. Let's go to work.
About being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Second and 15. Going for the deep ball.
And
that will be incomplete.
Oh, lucky. They both grabbed it.
Long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is Johnson. He's got it. And they work this across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
Taken down right at the line of.
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played. One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They run the counter now on 1st down. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
2nd and 12, operating from the 39. They'll set up a throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2.
Watch
it. Able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted by the Colts. They'll take over 1st and 10.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now following the interception, here's Newton. To the right side and complete to Hurst. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3.
23. Jaguars 10.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Taylor. Room here to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown.
Go, man. Let's go, Big Taylor. That's how you break one. Thank you. Thank you, Jonathan. Big Taylor, boy.
Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's
first season, last season, I beat them 30-0. So it's all about the scheme, bro. My scheme is just way better than his, and my team is better. They got way better.
In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving?
As a division rival, he's gonna play me tough, but it is what it is, you know.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
Kickoff for Indianapolis.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
7-yard pickup.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Someone moved, flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with loud crowds, on dealing with motion, and then you have a guy jump.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8.
To number 20.
They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. On play action, they'll throw. They'll roll him out right. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Able to complete this to Chenault. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it'll be intercepted. TJ Green.
Go, bro. He ain't doing that shit on us. Let's go, D. Fuck out of here, man. Let's go.
Young quarterback Charles rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines.
Woo-wee.
Get this one across the
violate.
35.
The ball carrier.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, We're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. On first down, it's Taylor. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Jonathan Taylor, the Colts ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run the counter. Hines. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39.
He was taken down.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Yeah, real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Indianapolis, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.